Hey guys, so today I created this Instagram baddie look using all drugstore products. So if you guys like this look, please keep on watching. So I actually did my brows off camera already, and for my brows I use e.l.f. gel liner in coffee, and for the concealer I use the Better Skin in medium deep. I'm priming my face with the Maybelline Baby Skin. I'm really not too fond of this primer, but this is one of the most popular ones that I see talked about on YouTube all the time. I don't really have pores in my face like that, so typically just by my nose. But other than that, it's an okay concealer. Just working with it. For foundation, I am using the Maybelline Better Skin Foundation in Coconut. It comes off orangey on camera, but this is my exact color. I don't know why it didn't look like it, but it is. So I'm gonna buff that out with a damp beauty blender, and I'm gonna make sure I blend that in throughout the whole, shebang bang. As far as this foundation, I think this is a pretty good foundation. I typically get oily in my T-zone, and this is supposed to be a matte foundation. It actually did pretty good throughout the day. My T-zone stayed matte, so that's a plus. So I would recommend this foundation to people. I really would. I think people should try this one out. This is almost as good as Fit Me. Almost. So for the concealer, I'm going to be using that same Maybelline Better Skin concealer, still in that same color, medium deep. And I'm going to put that up under my eyes, on my forehead, my lip, and my chin, and I'm going to blend that out with this smaller beauty blender, which you will see soon that I switch back to the bigger one, because this one was just, it was working, but it was more work than the typical beauty blender. So I'm gonna put that one down and use the big one. And once I'm done blending that Better Skin concealer out, I'm going to use a little bit of the L'Oreal True Match concealer in light medium, just to give myself more of a highlighted look. I feel like the Maybelline Better Skin was, it did a good job, but I just wanted something a little more extreme. So I'll use the L'Oreal over top of that one, because it gave me more of the look that I was going for. You get what I'm saying? But no, really though, I wanted a more highlighted look, so I went for, something a little bit lighter. And once I'm done with that, I will be using my handy dandy Airspun loose powder and translucent to set my under eye and set all of my highlighted areas. I'm also going to put that same Airspun powder underneath where I would typically contour my cheeks, just to give me a guide. Now I'm going to use my Ruby Kisses 3D Face Creator in level 16, and I'm going to use the lighter shade in that, and I'm going to contour my cheeks in the perimeter of my forehead. And then after I'm done putting that down, I'm going to buff that out with a Real Techniques buffing brush. Now I'm going to dust away all of the excess loose powder that I applied to bake with. And after I'm done doing that, I am going to put a little bit on my nose because I actually forgot to do that when I was baking. So I'm going to dust that away, and once I'm finished dusting away, I'm actually going to apply my MAC Studio Fix powder in NW45. That is the only product that I use that was not drugstore. I forgot to pick up a drugstore powder when I was out buying stuff for this video, and I apologize for that. But if anybody knows any good drugstore powders, comment below and let me know. So once I'm done setting my whole face with that MAC powder, I'm going to use my Ruby Kisses mineral powder in the color Ebony to set that cream contour that I put down earlier. This is another good technique to use when you use cream contours, because sometimes throughout the day they like to, you know, shift and move because it's cream. So if you're in a hot setting, they will like start to like move around. So if you set that with a powder, that solves that problem. After that, I'm gonna buff that out just to blend out any harsh lines. And with that same powder, I'm going to contour my nose. And I'm going to use the same technique I used in the last video, is just tap a little bit of powder on there and stroke that up and down the sides of the bridge of your nose, just to slim out your nose. Now for highlighting, I found this Black Radiance Baked Bronzer that I will be using today for a highlight in Rum Spice. It's very subtle, but it's very pretty. And I will be doubling that with an highlighter I found from e.l.f. called Blush Gems that is really, really bomb. $3, and it's worth that $3. Trust me, it's worth the $3. It's really pigmented and it's really nice. See, we be fronting on e.l.f., but look at that. That is popping. $3, and that is popping. Don't sleep on e.l.f. Don't sleep on them. And with those same two highlighters, I'm now going to highlight my nose with the same brush I contoured it with, only because I forgot my highlighter brush at home. But we're gonna freak this and use that same brush. And I'm gonna do it on my Cupid's bow as well. And for my lips, I'm actually going to use this Ruby Kisses Perfect Precision Lip Liner in Pecan. It was darker than what I thought it was going to be, but it works just because I'm putting a brown on brown. And for my lip color, I will actually be using the Milani Matte Lip Cream in Covet. I heard this was supposed to be a dupe for the True Brown, actually really close to it, because I have True Brown, but it's not the same formula, but that's okay because it's almost the same color and it works. It works for this drugstore video. I actually like the color. It smells good. I would pay my $6 for this any day. That's just me. I like the color. And it's not too drying, so I like it. Now for liner, I will be using the NYX Matte Liquid Liner in black. This is my go-to liner. I never really ventured off with eyeliners. I got really comfortable with this and just stayed there, which is kind of bad. So if anybody knows any liners that might be better than this NYX matte liner to sway me away, let me know. Comment below, because I should try new liners. I know I should. But for now, this is definitely my holy grail. And for my waterline, I tried the NYC Khol eyeliner in the color Sable. Not too fond of these. Really wouldn't recommend them. It was really harsh on my waterline, and I just felt like I was gonna poke my eye out, so I don't like them. But if anybody knows any drugstore eyeliners that are good for like waterline or kohl liners, let me know. Comment below. For my top lashes, I decided that I was going to use the Maybelline Falsies Push Up Drama, and for my bottom lashes, I decided that I was going to use the Telescope Carbon Black Mascara. I really think the Telescopic Carbon Black is really good for bottom lashes. I feel like the brush hits every lash. That's just my opinion. I like it. Now last minute I decided to try the faux freckles, and I used the same Ruby Kisses lip liner in Pecan for these faux freckles. I wanted to try it out, so I just, dotted that all on my face, typically where freckles are, which is like under your eyes and your nose. I did that. I liked how it came out. I was going to do it off camera, but I decided to do it on camera because somebody may want to see this. Even though there's so many tutorials out there, this is the way I did it. And then I'm going to blend that out with my finger, just so they don't look too harsh or too fake on the skin. So I decided that I was going to blend some of those freckles up the bridge of my nose. And basically this is the end of the video. I'm going to spray my face. Sorry, this is Smashbox. Couldn't find a good one. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, subscribe, comment below, like, and thanks for watching.